Hey, what?
You got the best nails I've seen all month.
Best in what way?
The thickest and curviest and longest.
So that's good, huh?
Well, it is for the video.
Yeah.
You know, I would assume,
What if I didn't do anything? Just let it go?
well, if you did nothing, some of these nails, like this one, which has grown over the side and back into the skin, that would eventually cut into the skin and you would end
Your
up with an
problem.
infection. Right, so you're here just at the right time because none of these right now is breaking through the skin.
This one I stubbed.
Yep, looks like you lost that one,
Yeah.
so I only get to trim 9 today. Okay.
I suppose the check's in the mail and for the commission. Huh?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, we good? All right. What kind of commission would you want?
A large sum of money,
Yeah, that's not out there.
isn't it?
I'll give you a free pair of non rubber gloves.
I don't know what I'd do with them. Cutting it back, huh?
Yeah, so when I'm doing this, I'm cutting
Ouch.
back, sorry, I am cutting back pretty much whatever's not attached. And you shouldn't have any discomfort. So this one you can see is growing sideways.
Mm-hmm.
And we would call this a ram's horn nail. And it'll come off in chunks. Have these given you pain inside your shoes at all? Or because of the neuropathy, you really just don't feel?
Yeah, I don't think they have.
Okay.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, I'll go in as
Well,
gentle.
I've got shoes with laces in them, and sometimes I jam that in there. You hit something.
Jam what in there?
Jam my shoe on.
Oh, okay. Even though it feels a bit tight?
Yeah.
Okay, try and relax your foot a little bit here. There you go. Okay, hang on. There we go. That was the hard part. Okay, if you need me just to take a little break, let me know. Once we get these short, they'll never be this uncomfortable to trim again, by the way.
Good.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell, is this skin that was growing up under the nail or is it the nail?
Something's sore there.
Okay, we'll move on. I'm gonna just lower you here a little bit. So do you live alone or in an assisted living?
I have
Or?
a son living with me.
Okay.
He's in charge of the grass and the snow. And, ouch! Something got under the knife there.
Yeah, no, I'm not drawing any blood or anything at this point. They're just I think they're just very sensitive because they've been so thick and so long. But that's also a good thing because you said you had total neuropathy down here, but you're feeling this. So in a way, it's not a bad thing that this is hurting. Tells me that your neuropathy is not complete, which is good.
Well, the thing that bothers me is when I need to take the walker to get around,
Mm-hmm.
and it's when I get off of here, I could walk from here to the door sometimes without any problem. Sometimes I could fall down.
Right. Well, if you get that B12 up, in your case, that might be the cause.
That's what the doctors.
Yeah. How did you get connected? Relax your foot here for me.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get connected with the doctors at the university who sent you over there?
Let me think. Somebody did.
Your primary doctor?
I suppose that's who it was.
Okay. Maybe there was a neurologist over there that your doctor knows.
I think that could be it.
Yeah.
I think it was to get the neurologist.
Okay. And you like this person that you worked with over there?
Yeah, and the other one would, I guess you'd call him the general practitioner. His name is Ofstedal.
Mm-hmm.
And if I got a problem with X, he sends me to that guy, and if I got a problem with Y, he sends me to that guy.
Okay, so your primary doctor is at the U as well then?
Well, I live in Plymouth, and I go to West Health, or started going to West Health for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of going to both of them,
Okay.
depending on what the problem is.
Now, how did you find us?
What do you think?
I'll give them the commission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Where, my daughter is kind of in charge of my health activities,
Mm-hmm.
and she came. Let's see how did that come about?
Have I seen her as a patient?
No,
Okay.
I can't remember now how she learned of you.
Okay. Just always curious.
I says, it was because she thought she's been after me to get my toenails taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
That one seemed like it's quite thick, isn't it?
It's very thick and it's also not attached to the skin underneath.
Oh,
And so I want to, now I may not be able to get off as much as I want with this first treatment. So when we see you next time, I may be able to do a little bit more.
okay.
Okay. Sometimes if it just gets too painful, we can't go further.
I can't remember how she got your name. Way back when I first started with Dr. Price at West Health, and he's since retired. And then,
For your primary doctor?
yeah, at West Health.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's a guy by the name of Stevenson.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stop torturing you on this nail, and I'm going to come back with a little power hand piece and we'll thin some of these out a bit. Okay.
She's the video.
Yes, and receptionist. She's multi-talented.
Oh, that's tender.
Okay, now this one looks like it did get torn off.
Yeah, it got jammed.
Right, and so this is just some of the blood from underneath the nail, and the nail came off. New one will grow.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one does look,
Ow.
yeah, that one was digging into the skin. Can you see that? Where it made that big, there's a big dent in the skin, and that would be extremely painful. We got it before it actually broke the skin. So another month, and this would have been a big infected toe.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to go as gently as I can.
Ouch.
How many languages can you say that in?
Could say, something.
Now, this is gonna feel a ton better, because again, I don't know if you can see it from where you are.
Yes, I
but there's-
can.
There's a great big dent right there where that nail was digging
I
right
see a
in.
little mark up on the end
Right
there.
here, yeah.
Up on the top of it there,
Yep,
right there.
yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that, now that we've got that nail out, that will feel a ton better,
Good.
okay? So let's,
What makes it bend the way it
you know, sometimes it's genetic, sometimes if you damage the nail bed, with it, if you injure it, if you drop, you know, a 30-pound frozen turkey on it in your youth, it can damage the nail bed, it can make the nails thick, it can make them change direction. Lots of reasons it can happen.
somebody shut the door?
Yeah, our rooms, unfortunately, they aren't as soundproof as we'd like them to be.
That's good, because every now and then I scream and it's
You scare away the patients in the waiting room?
chaos. Yeah.
Hopefully someone will hear it.
Yeah, they wonder what the hell is going on in there. That one seems kind of thick, doesn't it?
Yeah, both of your big toes are really thick. And again, I may not be able to take off as much as I normally would, just if it hurts too much. And also because you're pulling them so far back, you're making me stand on my head.
What,
Do this upside down.
what would you like rather I do?
Yeah, if you can, oh, okay. If you can just, yeah, relax it a little bit.
Oh.
Then I don't feel so much like a dentist. Okay, and if you've had enough, you can tell me to stop.
No, I bow to your wisdom.
Okay. Now we'll thin these out and smooth these down with the little power handpiece. But I want to get off as much of the big chunks as I can, as many of the big chunks as I can.
Please do. Get off as many chunks as you can.
Now what kind of work did you do before you retired?
Well, I was originally a basketball, or a football, assistant football coach and baseball coach and teacher at North High School.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
before you were born.
Okay.
And then I found out there are better ways of making a living than teaching.
Oh, unfortunately.
So I applied at AT&T, and they were interested in getting college graduates in their program. And there was a
Okay. One more little cut there. There we go.
they had a program for college students,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd move you along, promote you,
Through the corporate.
yeah, and it was the best thing ever happened, because I became a department head there, and later on they decided they're going to break up the Bell system, and they offered different outage deals and
Mhm.
so on, and I took that, and then I became the vice president of sales for a company across the river.
Oh, nice.
But I tell people that you live in this side of Minneapolis, yeah, there's a body of water between Minneapolis and St. Paul, and you gotta be careful. You can't just drive over that bridge.
I'll tell you, I don't share this with a lot of people, but when I first moved to town and I was doing some online dating, and they had a section that said, "Tell us about yourself," I wrote, I think I'm pretty adventurous. For example, the drive from Minneapolis to St. Paul doesn't scare me. I've done it many, many times.
Beautiful.
They didn't appreciate the
Yeah.
sarcasm.
Yeah. Well, I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, I think I know St. Paul better than most of my friends who are born.
They're still complaining about the hockey team going over there.
Time to get over it, huh?
Yeah. Well, when I worked, there's a company over there called Brown and Bigelow. You probably never heard of it.
Publisher.
Huh?
Publisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. A lot.
Let me try turning it down a little bit. Is that better?
Better, but it's still.
Okay. I'll come back with a less aggressive head on that.
I probably shouldn't look at it, then they didn't hurt as much.
Yeah, sometimes that vibration just makes your nerves react. When it's not hurting, it's just a vibration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me again, you referred to neuropathy with all this. Is it all connected?
Yeah. Well, not to the thickness of your nails.
That was something else.
Yeah, that can be a really uncomfortable test.
He's a neurologist there, and he's got about 20 letters in his name, starts with M. He grew up in Greece, and he was really busy working that electric wand.
All right, is that painful or just the vibration?
It's more vibration.
Okay, let me just see if I can get a little more done. Because the thinner I can get this, the more comfortable you'll be. But if you need me to stop, I'm not going to torture you anymore. All right, but let me see if I can thin it out a little more with this. I just don't want to leave any sharp edges here.
Sandpaper.
Yeah. All right, so the amount of nail that I got off of your feet
Yes.
is probably about 75% of what we'll do on a regular basis. There's way more to take off.
Really?
But, yeah, but because it's really uncomfortable this time, we'll wait until next time and get it a little bit more, okay?
And the next time you'll schedule me.
For about 2.5 months and get you in to do this, okay? So we'll stop filming now.